hearing from people who are opening up about secrets from their past. Actress and musician Bethany Joy Lenz is speaking out about her 10-year experience being in what she called a cult. You left shortly after One Tree Hill ended, 9 successful years of that show.
Yeah.
How did the, what role did the timing of the show ending play into your ability to leave?
I think partly because I was on the show for the entire 10 years, I wasn't living in the community with the group that I was a part of. So there was a sense of being away, that I could go away and come back and go away and come back. And when the show ended, just being in that environment and back where I had called home at the time, nonstop, that plus becoming a mother, I think there was something in me that just was like mama bear. Like I recognized, I don't know why I will let you treat me this way, but there's no way I'm gonna let this happen to her.
I think a lot of parents understand that. Your daughter is now 12 years old. This is a picture of you together. I mean, to your point, some kind of other survival thing kicks in when you become a parent. You're like, I might let you do this to me.
And I don't know why. Like, I'm going to figure that out because that's not okay.
But I think for you, I was so blown away when you said leaving the cult was the easy part. It was the aftermath that was hard.
Yeah. Yeah, the recovery is so intense. How do you trust anybody? And then how do you trust yourself to make wise decisions?
Yeah.
You know, it was my whole 20s, so I was, that whole time period where you're supposed to be learning about who you are and formulating your ability to gauge whether you can trust people or what situations are okay to walk into. And it had been all mixed up and jumbled and turned upside down. And so I left with my daughter and just kind of trying to figure out, who am I? What do I actually believe?
You know, it's what my therapist calls the mirror, the funhouse effect, right? Because you're kind of trying to figure out who you are, where you are, and in your core. And I know that your music helped you do that, because some people have poetry, some people you go to therapy, some people do both. But you also have a lifestyle newspaper called Modern Vintage News.
Yes.
So between Modern Vintage News, I love this. So Modern Vintage News and your music became your refuge.
Yes.
And your baby.
It did indeed. I've always been a writer. It's been something that's been in me for a long time. And I finally just got to a point where I was like, I've got to get this stuff out of my body. I'm tired of just showing up. I love acting, but at some point you're just showing up and saying someone else's words. And after having been through so much in my life, and I just have things to share and thoughts and ideas, and I have so many questions. And I wanted to create a space. That's really what the newspaper is about, is creating a space to have more dialogue and less just talking at each other. So I wanted to create a space to ask a lot of questions. And we've got, my big announcement with this is we got Nicholas Sparks to be our headliner for this winter issue.
Huge.
And yes, we've got just so many wonderful friends and people in my life who are coming out to support and be a part of this, and I'm really excited to get it rolling.
I am excited for you to get it rolling, and that's huge. Nicholas Sparks, come on, you're coming out swinging.
I am.
Listen,
that's right.
Coming out swinging.
That's right. I'm not messing around.
Well, I love to hear this arc of your story, because you know we can dwell in the secrets, but it's the light after the darkness that matters most to me and matters most to the Tam fam.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.